must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven sent with me tonight. Trying to find our place in this world. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep the secrets there, hide them everywhere. Just you and I. like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home. as the leaves start falling down, and the shadows above our town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain in your smile. I can find.
Hey, Sparkris. Leder du efter et godt tilbud? Ved du godt, at Ekspert altid har prismatch på alle deres varer? Ja, det er der mange, der har. Men i Ekspert får du altid 20% rabat på anbefalet tilbehør oven i købet. Det vil sige, at hvis du køber et tv i Ekspert, kan du eksempelvis få en soundbar med i købet med 20% rabat. Det er da ikke så tosset, hva'?
I apologise. Hello, everyone. I don't know what happened there. Audio issues all around and stuff. It was tech problems, but we are back. Welcome. Apologies for the tech delays at the start there. Nonetheless, though, we are back with my OBS. But welcome, everyone, to the second game of the evening. Jyderup Enigma versus My Evolution. The two teams clash in ESEA Open once more. Welcome everyone to the stream, nonetheless, as we jump right back into the action as things get underway once more. I don't know what's happening. Guns aren't loading or anything like that. Very weird. Extremely weird, that. Nonetheless, that will be Prince. That opens up with a Galil. He finds the first within the round. I don't know what this is. None of the guns are loading. Bombs planted. I don't know what's going on right now. The door's bugged somehow. This is some weird game. The door's all on one side. I don't know how this is happening. Nonetheless, though, by the looks of things, all been wiped out. It's all Jyderup Enigma as they find number 3. I don't exactly know what the problem is. I might have to quickly jump into a quick technical restart here. I think I am going to do exactly that. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the delays so far. I am just doing this to ensure that everything works as normal and you don't get those bugs persisting. So apologies in that sense, but I'll try and keep you updated as best as I can while the game is not going on. Nonetheless, though, let us know your predictions in the chat. What do you think as we just lose out against Tropa 16-19? It went all the way to overtime and sadly we lost. However, game 2, things are going to look different. Things are shaping up as started the round with quite some conviction. 3-0 the scoreline before we had to switch out there. So do let us know what you think. Been interested to see you guys think. You can see on screen right now how we're doing in all our leagues. ECA it's 4-1. EL 1-0, Metal 0-0. As that fades, we'll bring up the player statistics in just a second. Welcome everyone. Show your support. See the lovely gentlemen on screen right now. These players, I mean, we saw a great game from every single one of them last game. Of course, they did fall short, but I think something to note of, every player, especially Torsten, I would argue, has had an amazing start to the game. You know, we've seen him time and time again delivering in the most clutch of situations, and I mean, it worked out for him. You know, found himself lots of kills on that B-bomb site. It's a shame that they fell just short, as I do load right back in here. I do apologise for the slight problems once more. Just on screen, second, the dominance that the team have taken, as you can see, 4-1 in the ESEA. That is quite an achievement for this young roster, and hopefully things will be looking up from now. Looking to see, by the looks of things, doors and stuff are fixed, so let me just quicker fly around the map before we jump right back into everything. I don't particularly want to force everyone onto a server that's still got bugs left, right, and centre, but hopefully this restart would have fixed the majority of it. But by the looks of things, he's still just loading on my end. I'm hoping though things look a-okay, and they look to be doing so as we jump right back into the action. Welcome back, everyone. Again, I do apologise for those technical hiccups there. They do happen every now and again, but nonetheless, though, we are back to see Jyderup Enigma in a great scenario in which we see them 4-0 up. And you can see on the scoreboards right now, it won't show the exact same names and stuff, but seeing right now the pure dominance. All of these players only dying once. That is quite an achievement to hold. Nonetheless, though, he's been tagged down a little bit, only to 75, but my mind has just blasted stare with the AWP there. He's going to fall in the early stages, and so and down for the time being. As switch over to the AK for Torsten means that that'll be Pelly that's challenged towards ramp. Torsten, he finds one. The AWP picks up. It's Torsten and Pelly that go 2 for 2, and now all left on Fury. Now 1 versus 3. There's still a lot to work out in this game, and at least in this round rather, as you hit the 1 minute mark. He's got lots of time to work with, but look at the angles Pelly, especially Pelly, is holding, and there you go. He'll display pure performance there as he shuts down 3 with the AWP and the M4A4, and Jyderup, they make it 5 in quite fashionable style as well as My Evolution. They will call a timeout here. This is probably to think about what the problems are and where it's all stemming from. Looks of things though, it's going to be quite an easy round for Jyderup to pick up, especially with the economy from My Evolution. As see right now on screen, they picked up 2 Desert Eagles and P250, not the strongest of weapons, and they'll opt for a little bit of utility as well. Lots of flashes, plenty of smokes as well to go around, and that'll mean that teams will about find their way, and nonetheless we kick things back underway. See right now conviction these two teams have had against each other. From Sweet Sea, and now they'll look for the A. Executes a lovely shot from Tomsky. Polly's close in behind as well, so go 2 up, especially on these pistols, but Prince, they'll be there to shut down 1, so it's a 4 versus 5. Bomb has been planted. The utility levels, it's not quite the greatest for either side right now, but he'll drop that one-way smoke towards Heaven, a more familiar one that I know, and it's quite blind with his back turns towards Heaven, but he'll have to be careful because Pelly, he'll drop down and find 2 of his own. He still has to find 2, and it's greatly assisted by Equip. And it's all on Fury. Fury, he'll spam up 1 with the Desert Eagle. Will he be able to connect with another? No, he will not. The bomb will get defused. The auto shotgun is there. The spam out. Oh my goodness, Pelly, he leaves him on 1 HP. But Jyderup, they pick up number 6 in quite convincing style as well. So great job from them. 6 rounds to none as of right now. Jyderup, your nerves have definitely settled in this scenario, and very hopeful everything that's gone on so far as their economy starting to blossom once more. Molotovs will get dropped, and look at this push. I did not expect Stair to take that aggression, but Fury, he's there to find one elsewhere, though. The AWP push from Pelly and Prince that go 2 for 2 across the map. Oh, that is so cheeky. Tomsky, he's dropped to 9 points of health. In fact, 3 points of health, excuse me. He'll finally get dropped to a quit. It's the man advantage once more for Jyderup, and admittedly not quite in the fashionable style we expected, especially early stages of this game. We've seen such dominance from this roster that 3-on-2 for them isn't the greatest of scenarios, considering Equip is on quite low health and barely any utility between these players. But arguably you could say the same as Prince with the AWP. He will deny Mind, and now it's all left on Sweet C in a 1 versus 3. Start tapping down once more. Pelly will be running down towards this B-bomb site. He'll not want a single A game. On this A-bomb site, as the Prince that pushes with dominance and assertion, he'll be charging his way through this A-bomb site. Nobody will be there as the last player. Sweet C will be found outside. The spam coming out now. He'll drop down the vent, and he might just be able to get onto this B-bomb site if he tries this hard enough. But Pelly, that's why he plays on that B-bomb site. He shuts down the player from single door, and they find themselves number 7. A great job from them. Head into round number 8. My Evolution yet to get a round on the board as the all Jyderup. It's all the boys in blue as of right now, as Molotovs will get dropped to stop the pushies grenades. They do so much damage in the early phases. You can see though, they don't connect this time as Stair that pushes forward with the M4A4. That's a lovely shot as he finds himself his first. Still a lot of work to do, however. He'll drop the smoke there to negate some cover. He'll pick up the AK as well, so the job from him to retrieve that AK. Meanwhile, though, Elite towards ramp right now that tries to hold things down, but Prince, he'll be able to find one toss, and he's quickly traded on the other side of the map, and now be My Evolution find themselves level once more. As I say that though, Pelly, man, is so good on this B-bomb site. He knows exactly what to do, when to push, and Stair. He's dropped the bomb, and it's all left on Sweet C in a 1 versus 3. Everything to do in this round as of right now, and not a lot of time to do it in as it's 45 seconds left, but that does not matter because it'll be Pelly that picks his opponent, and he'll shut down My Evolution. It goes 8-0. Dominating form as well. See now. From Prince in hand. He gets the leg shot. He's not able to convert, but that's a lot of damage done in the early stages of the game. Got to be very cautious of how they play this now, especially such a big advantage of 8-0 that teams can afford to do whatever they want in these scenarios. 70 HP advantage really does mean a lot. See that they want to play this passive game. They don't want to risk all too much, especially on a map like Nuke where control means so much more. And you can see right now Equip quite close to this box, but push coming through from Sweet C means that he'll be denied of any form of control towards outside. And now My Evolution look towards going to that area towards that B-bomb site. If they wish to do so, by the looks of things, they're going to try and work towards A, but Stair denied the first. He's still got a lot more to find as Tomsky will drop Awesome, but here you go, Stare. This man with the AK, he nearly finds a third. He's unable to do so, but in from the flank, it'll be Pelly that shuts down one. He spams out, sneakily conversion, but only be the tag up through the wall, and it's a 2 versus 2 scenario right now. Pelly that drops that grenade, and Prince trying to push. Smokes will get dropped. The flashes are out. It won't catch Mind, and he'll shut down 2. That's the first round on the board for My Evolution. A great job. And more importantly, though, a great start for Jyderup as they find themselves in a scenario where they actually have a fair bit of money to their name. Too much, however, considering the great start that they took beginning there. You'd expect to send quite a disparity in economy. 8 rounds in a row, but not all too much in terms of the utility form, as Sweetsy will be the first man to draw blood. But Equip, he's there, quick for the trade, eye on the ball, and be able to shut things down, and they'll put it into a 4-on-4. But Polly is going to deny Pelly the push, and now they actually have some ramp control, but Fury denies Stare as well. So 4-on-2 situation. Torsen Equip up against it. 2 men so far have been playing out of their minds. No denying the fact that guys can't do it again. As you can see, Tomsky, he'll be pushing towards bomb site. The smokes and the flashes are in, and there'll be a quick tear up. Torsen and Equip both fall, and all 4 players survive. It's a great second round for My Evolution, and find themselves in a good situation where Jyderup don't have much economy to their name. We head into round 11. Go the classic, the stack. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a stack to be cautious of. 5 players, the one playing the anti-flash as well, means effectively if the flash was there, he'd turn and he'll be able to face and get some shots off before everyone else turns back around and starts shooting them. Nonetheless, though, Mine will drop his volley down towards this A-bomb site. Of course, though, won't catch many people as they're all stacked towards ramp, which unfortunately for them might not be the best of scenarios to be in, especially considering very heavily towards ramp. All 5 players, in fact, and they have to look towards taking this A-bomb site, but they take it with caution. Mind playing it smart game, throwing that utility down, trying to help his teammates as they bombard this A-bomb site. Sweetsy's actually found himself in heaven, so Jyderup stack won't exactly play to their own favour as that bomb. Digits will get slapped in, and now all My Evolution as of right now as they look to get their 3rd round. Still though, all 5 players, Jyderup are going to be stacked towards ramp. They are splitting up just a tad now and trying to find those kills, but won't be able to find much, at least until now, where we see a tag up coming out, and looks at things, they're all going to start running away. Finally, Sweetsy drops one. That's Torsen that falls, and the bomb will get detonated. In My Evolution, they'll pick up number 3. Great round for them, and Jyderup, they're back to their old habits. That buy round coming out once more, and now they can look to try and extend that lead to make it 9. Get things underway once more. Whip holding outside, but Tomsky will be towards ramp right now. As you can see, he's eyeing down the angles, and Polly will be there to assist. So, quite a slow start for the My Evolution side. They will need to find themselves a couple of frags to get on that bomb site. Last round was a little bit peculiar, in which we saw no deaths until the bomb had detonated. So, yeah, that's something we don't particularly see. Nonetheless, though, Prince AWP. A very slow start, but as I say that, Equip, he gets dropped. Mine with the AWP, shuts things down towards outside, and now My Evolution, they can look towards taking outside themselves here as smokes will get deployed and figure out exactly what they want to do. Perfect. Ellie, he's able to shut down, but it only goes 1 for 1. The boost up, and Prince, he's there to deny Mind of any more aggression. Polly with the AWP is forced to fall. He does opt to take the AK in the meantime, so 3 versus 3, but the positioning from Tomsky right now might just be able to catch guard. 3 on 3 though, 24 seconds left, as well as Polly that pushes towards Heaven from outside, and there with the M4A4, he's going to be assisted by Torsen, and that's a beautiful A-hold. The last player in Heaven, Tomsky, he won't even be able to get one as it's shut down by Torsen. A great round from Jyderup Enigma. They find themselves 6 rounds ahead. 9-3 the scoreline. Get back into things. Round number 13, only 3 rounds away from end of the half. 3 round finishes away from the end of the half. Quite a slow start for both sides here. I've just found himself in a great position. Smoke fade. Be careful of that AWP player, but he's able to shut down one. He might just swing and find himself a second, but Mind, he's quick to trade, and now ramp is left open once more. Pelly, 1-for-1 trades can be good, but it's the map control that you're giving up here, so they need to be very careful of their next steps. Prince, oh, that's a shot and a half. You don't see many of those as he manages to flick with such precision onto Sweetsea, and now find themselves the man up once more. It's the B-bomb site being held, but I'll find that A is going to be their choosing as that's a beautiful 2K. He shuts down every single man. And Torsen's there with one of his own. Mind's dropped down and is number 10. The Jyderup Enigma. Great job for them. Find themselves in double digits quite convincingly as well as game is quite to the breeze as of right now. 2 more rounds to go until switch sides, and of course we'll see Jyderup play on their T side of Nuke. Lovely tag from Pelly. Reload the AK and sit behind the smoke. Try and apply some more pressure as he tags Polly to fit. Positioning from Equip. As I say that, we do move. But Equip's position towards outside right now is great. You can see on screen right now exactly where he is in terms of holding this push, and he might just catch a frag hit. And it's a perfect frag for him. Equip able to find one. Pelly with another, and Tomsky, he's going to go for the trade. So it's a 1-for-1 trade towards ramp. Equip's positioning towards outside has done him justice as utility thrown towards ramp. My Evolution will look to try and take it. Fury. That's disgusting. That angle is so perfect. Torsen's dropped through the gap in the door, and Equip will drop the Molotov to prevent the push, but Mind, look at his positioning. He's found his way all the way into CT, and Prince is dropped, so the next point of contact is going to be this A bomb site for My Evolution, but it's a 2 versus 3. They've still got a bit of utility in their favour, but as I say that, Equip's dropped, and it's all left on Stair. In fact, Stair's just found himself in a 1v1, but it's quickly shut down. Mind, 40 points of health remaining. Able to take things down, and the looks of things, we have a game on our hands. Oh. Last round of the half. The economy for both sides isn't too great, but it doesn't matter really because the last round it means that economy does not matter. You can just buy whatever you want, whatever you need, and losers side seems to be the main point of control for Mine as he looking around the area as he does get blinded. That's a perfect flashbang that catches two players off guard and forces them to retreat for the time being. Slow pace to this game. Flashbang goes high and there's blind mine, but only now be the late plays that have to come in. Tomsky is dropped and Prince. He's able to find one. Equip finds one as well, and immediately Mine and Sweetie have both been removed from the round. Pelly with this Deagle spam. He's going to have to be cautious though because players are moving, and oh my goodness, Pelly was that a shot. All blind through the smoke. Headshot, it isn't mean to get that one, but he's there anyway, and Pelly, this man is a machine as he shuts down 3 towards ramp. A lovely round for them as we kick things off very shortly. We're on the T side now. Things will get underway very, very shortly. We're going to jump into a quick commercial break, though. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sparklis. Leder du efter et godt tilbud? Ved du godt, at Ekspert altid har prismatch på alle deres varer? Ja, det er der mange, der har. Men i Ekspert får du altid 20% rabat på anbefalet tilbehør oven i købet. Det vil sige, at hvis du køber et tv i Ekspert, kan du eksempelvis få en soundbar med i købet med 20% rabat. Det er da ikke så tosset, hva'?
Welcome back, everyone, as we get things underway once more. Jyderup Enigma up 11-4 after a great start from their CT side. Will they be able to replicate their success on the T side, though, as get underway once more? As we can see right now, Pelly has been the star performer. 22 kills to his name. 6 deaths is all he has, and see these guys right now, exactly sheer amount of dominance that they're taking, and you can see exactly why. As Stare gets deleted, but it's a quick trade out. Prince is there for the frag, and Fury, he's going to be there with the swing as he finds the kill onto Prince. So it's a 2-for-1 trade as they'll look to take this B bomb site. Tomsky's dropped to 11 points of health, but Polly, he's going to deny one as that's his first within the round. Torsen and Equip with a lot left to do in this round as Torsen, he's tapping heads away as Polly's dinked and he finds the frag on Tomsky as well. In fact, Equip's just dropped one as well. So it's a 2v2 situation where they can get that bomb planted, and they've got a lot of angles they've got to be careful of as Equip. He'll keep tapping away. Fury, he'll back off and reload that P2000. It's a great shot from him, and it's all on Equip in a 1 versus 2. He's got to be careful of the angles, and he knows this. He's going to duck into cover, reload that Glock, and get ready for facing him. Here he's already found himself 2 within the round. He'll be looking for a third, but Mine will be there to shut things down. My Evolution, they find the pistol, but Jyderup Enigma with a lot of damage done. So we'll be able to eco this and buy next if they wish to do so, but they decide they don't care. They'll go for the full buy, and to be honest with you, I do not blame them. Good job. They do so. The Jyderup on the backhand in terms of firepower, but these Desert Eagles, we know that they can pack a huge punch, especially when used correctly, as hopefully they'll be able to demonstrate to you this round. As Stare found his way onto the top of Innie, which is a great position for him to be in, but Evolution, they know that they can take things slow here because now they're on that CT side. They wait for the pushes rather than once having to all the shots. They can play a lot more passive and realise that got a lot of time to work with his sweet seat. He'll be pushing up. Might just catch off a player here if he's careful. Equip, though, has mangled his way. And oh my goodness, Equip. The 180 shot is so good. Tomsky will swing and find him. Or find Stare, rather. But the 1-for-1 trade in which Evolution will feel the disadvantage of. Orson finds himself one equip. The Desert Eagle, oh my goodness, this man. He's on an absolute tear right now with the Desert Eagle. That's his second within the round. It will finally get taken down. But Torsen managed his way onto that B bomb site and gets that bomb down. That's a lovely bomb plant for them. 2 flashes and a smoke is all to his name. But against 2, 15 health, it's not looking too great. The situation, though, could improve, especially having this Desert Eagle as well. Could provide a lot of pressure. He's going to swing open those doors, maybe? Yes, he will. And he'll find the frag. He can back off. And oh my goodness, Torsen! You are disgusting! He's so good. He's so crisp with the Desert Eagle. That's 3 to his name. Equip finds 2. And Jyderup on the force buy. Tear things completely away from the My Evolution side. That is by far one of the most disgusting Desert Eagle shots I've seen in a very long time. Torsen, you've got to relax. That is filthy. Finds the 1v2. He gives Jyderup number 12. And more importantly, he absolutely destroys the economy of My Evolution. They're going to find themselves on the SMG buy rather than the rifle buy that they expected at the end of that round. But I to say that they can't bounce back completely. We head into the game once for that. It's a clutch you're going to remember for a while as Jyderup Enigma now find themselves on the front foot. The tag really came out my mind. Be able to pull back with the CZ, the grenade getting thrown, and reload will come in. So it's a good job from My Evolution to stop the immediate aggression that Jyderup were going to take. But they're just so dominant in terms of the utility that they can afford to do whatever they want. That grenade is going to land clean. It's not quite there, though. Only dropped Tomsky to 72, as it'll be Torsen that has to face, and he'll get dropped. So the Desert Eagle from Fury has just granted himself an AK-47, and now he can look towards getting some more frags. But 2 versus 3, it's still a little bit of work to do from the Jyderup side, but nothing to discount them for. It could be a perfect round for them, although the guns have been gifted to the side of My Evolution, as it'll be Stare that finds himself in a 1 versus 3. He'll get the bomb planted at least, and digits get planted in. As oh, he fakes the door opening. That's so smart, but my mind with the AK-47 in hand will swing open the door, and oh my god, Stare! What? The back-to-back 2v1s that Jyderup wins somehow. In God's name, they find number 13. I did not expect that at all. Jyderup, they're so strong. They know exactly what they need to do. The 1v2s just keep coming out and out. Guys, exactly what they want to do. In fact, that was a 1 versus 3, wasn't it? A 1 versus 3. The Galil and Torsen, he's going to go back to his absolute dominating form as he shuts down 1. That'll be Tomsky dropped through the smoke. In fact, the tag up comes out as well. That'll be Sweetsy that gets got down to 85 points of health, and now all down the remaining 4 players, but Torsen, he's going to deny another 2. This man is on fire right now. Pelly and Torsen, 2 men, seem to be destroying the hopes and dreams of My Evolution. They extend the gap even more. 13-5 the scoreline, and find themselves in a harsh 2 versus 4. But Pelly, he's going to make it 1, and Equip will make it none. It's a great round for Jyderup Enigma. And it's number 14 for them. Great round for them to have found. And more importantly, they find themselves back their dominating form. Their economy isn't looking too great, but they'll definitely be able to buy next round should they need it. As okay, Orson will just plant a knife into the back of his teammate. That'll be Prince that tagged down like it was only a left click, but that's a lovely flashbang. Tomsky only able to find 2, and Torsen, oh my word, has he just destroyed everyone on that A bomb site. The bomb is going to get planted. That'll be Pelly that punts in those digits, and now smoke to follow towards Mini, the Molotov Heaven as well, and that will shut down my evolution for the time being. The grenade coming in from Heaven. Sweet C's just going to tickle himself in the Molotov, even falls down, and so might probably be the first point of contact as this smoke dissipates towards Mini. Be very cautious though, as Heaven player will be pushing in. Sweet C's the last man left, and Pelly will find him. Number 15 for Jyderup Enigma. 5 for my evolution. My goodness. Game. Remember. 15-5. My evolution. They've got to find this round at least to try and hold on. Will now be the push. And oh my word, has MYE just absolutely demolished Jyderup there. I mean, I blinked and like 4 people died. That was unreal. Quick frags coming out from them, and that'll give them number 6. That's what they needed. Shut down a lot of the economy from Jyderup Enigma as they look try and piece everything back together with this full bite. And there you go. Be the return stab coming out from my evolution. I only do 8 damage onto Tomsky, but knife nonetheless. As Ellie looks to retain his form towards ramp, as there'll be Prince that opens up with the AWP and put them in a 5-on-4. Great job for them, and they can look towards working on a bomb site, trying to drain out that utility, or possibly just slamming it with some utility of our own. Spam will come out from the My Evolution side through Hut. I don't know why you would, because Tomsky's there to support it nonetheless, though. Stage is still in this round as we hit the 1-minute mark. It's a 4 versus 5. Jyderup Enigma, they find themselves 2-man advantage, actually, as Stairs just dropped 1. In fact, Equips just found himself another, and it's all rumbling. It's all on Tomsky, and he's dropped as well. Jyderup Enigma make it 16-6. A great round from them. But that is all we've got time for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I've been Retro, your caster for the 2 games to date. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a swift game in which we saw Jyderup Enigma take it 16-6, and of course was the last game in which we just missed out on Dust 2 19-16. Nonetheless, though, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Jyderup_esport. You can find all our latest. If you want to check us out on Facebook as well, go to the panel section below and click those if you're on Twitch. And of course, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel there and catch up when we next stream. Nonetheless, though, thank you everyone for watching. I've been Retro, your caster for today. I hope to see you guys very, very shortly. Take care and bye-bye.
Hey, Sparklis. Leder du efter et godt tilbud? Ved du godt, at Ekspert altid har prismatch på alle deres varer? Ja, ja, det er der mange, der har. Men i Ekspert får du altid 20% rabat på anbefalet tilbehør oven i købet. Det vil sige, at hvis du køber et tv i Ekspert, kan du eksempelvis få en soundbar med i købet med 20% rabat. Det er da ikke